I'm Amélie Barbier-GAUCHARD, professor in macroeconomics at the Faculty of Economics and Management in the University of Strasbourg. Today we will speak about Next Generation EU. Next Generation EU, what does it mean? As you know, Next Generation EU is the new European loan which was created to enable member states to face the pandemic crisis. First of all, a few words about its main features. This European loan was created especially to finance the national recovery plan implemented by the 27 member states of the European Union to face the COVID crisis between 2021 to 2027. It means 90% of this program will be devoted to member states. As you know, it's a loan, a big loan, because the total amount was 750 billion euro for the entire period. The main features of its loan are that it is a 30 years loan, which should be reimbursed since 2028 to 2058. One other originality of this loan is that there is two kinds of tools behind it. Money could be distributed through credits. Credits mean member states should reimburse it, or through grants. It will depend on the situation of each country. But to benefit for it, member states should respect some conditions. Four main conditions, which are of quite different natures. First of all, there is economic condition, which concern the national recovery plan. First condition, at least 37% of the recovery plan should be devoted to climate, to program, to action to fight against global warming. Second condition to be respected, at least 20% of this national recovery plan should be devoted to digitalization. The third condition is quite different, because the third condition concerns the management of public finance, because due to Stability and Growth Pact, due to fiscal discipline, member states should propose to European Commission plan to reduce their public deficit. It means that the third condition concern the ability of member states to integrate European Commission recommendation in their recovery plan. And the fourth condition, it's quite different, because the fourth condition concerns the respect of the rule of law. It means especially fight against fraud, corruption, reform of public procurement code. If this fourth condition was respected by member states, a country could benefit for the European loan. But if it is not the case, country will not have the money. Now let's move on the main priority of this European loan. As you can observe in these figures, there is two main pillars. First of all, which corresponds to 90% of the European loan, it was what was called RRF, which is Recovery and Resilience Facility. The left side concerns money for member states. And as you should observe, here you have the main priority, which are climate, digitalization, because the first category concerns climate. You have Power Up, which concerns clean technology and renewable, Renovate, which concern energy efficiency and building, and Recharge and Refuel, which concern sustainable transport. Second block concern digitalization. You have Connect and Modernize and Scale Up. And the last one concern employment, skills, and reskill and upskill. So the left side are money dedicated for member states, and their program, their actions, should enter in this category. The rest of the money is on the right side. it consists in just 10% of the European loan, and it's additional money for European Commission to make its job. That's why it was called Next Generation EU contribution to other programs. You could find React EU, Just Transition Fund, Rural Development, Invest EU, Horizon Europe, and Risk EU, which will provide programs for research and development for management of frontiers, led by European Commission. Now, let's go to the distribution between member states. In this figure, you have the redistribution between countries. You could identify that the amount is quite different between countries, because for Italy or Spain, the total amount is quite huge. It's not the case for countries like Hungary, Portugal, Germany. This is the first main difference between countries. And the second one concerns the distinction between grants and loan. Some countries will benefit for this money mainly through grants. This is the case for France. And others will also benefit for loan. The difference between these two kinds of tools are the obligation to reimburse it. Now, here you have the picture of the situation at the beginning of the period. It was all of the data or the data which was planned. Now, countries have received money, not the entire amount, because there is different step, and now countries are achieving the money in their own country, and European Commission is leading a mid-evaluation of this realization. Now the challenges for the future is the ability to assess the final results of this European law. It's a big challenge because objectives are quite different. Economic objective, social objective, but also climate objective. We will see in the future if this European program will be really a success or not. Thanks for your attention.